fashion, commercial, wedding, and more. But how can photography relate and even help develop other skills? This question and more will be answered by today's guest. The Humanities Mass Communications Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's feature writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join our host, Fabio de la Brena.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them a chance to talk about themselves, the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an NCC student in the film and TV production course and an experienced photographer. She also has a keen interest in joining the competitive world of the film industry. Now I would like you to join and meet our guest, Samantha Zullo.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I know you're a photographer and consider it to be a gateway skill. Could you please tell us about it and what it stands as a gateway to?
Well, when I first started photography, my father got me into it when I was very young, and I immediately developed a passion for it. I thought that that was going to be my life. I wanted to be a photographer. There was no changing that.
Okay.
And then as I developed my skills more and continued to take photos and take many different artistic photos and wedding photos I've done, just keep going on and on. And also I started doing theater, and that all of it kind of came together to make me want to start doing film. And of course, film and photography are basically the same thing. You know, they both have the same compositional setup, they have the same basic principal rules, they have even the same way they use light to help them develop a scene. And after about 5 or 6 years just continuously developing my photography skills, I completely fell in love with film. I started making more videos, I started watching more movies, looking for different ways, and I started wanting to become a director. Tell people what to do, of course.
Yeah,
you know?
obviously.
Big man on campus there. And yeah, everything I do, I've gotten from photography. Photography really kind of taught me what I needed to be able to get into film and do what I need to do there.
Next step. Yeah. Obviously. Now, could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, you know, I obviously want to go into the film industry, and I would like to seriously get into directing, but I don't want to go into it not knowing what I want to do. I want to follow in my cousin DJ's footsteps and become this big shot director, and of course making a lot of money would be amazing, and
yeah,
you can't do that without knowing what you're doing. And while the big saying is it's who you know, not what you know, if you go in acting like an idiot, not knowing what you're doing, you're going to be fired. I want to work my own way up, prove myself to all my future employers and everything.
Pay your dues.
So I need to know how to be the switcher, the cameraman, the guest and host on a TV show, and just know everything in what I want to do. So.
Okay. Now, what are some of the most useful things that you actually learned while taking the TV production class?
Oh my God, there's so many things we learned this semester.
Too many to mention.
Too many to mention, right? But to keep a few, teamwork is a biggie. Teamwork is definitely a biggie. I'm one of the most stubborn people you ever meet, and taking direction is not exactly my strong suit. But when working in a team and with classmates whose projects kind of rely on you as well,
right,
you need to be able to know what you're doing and do what you're told. So teamwork and being able to be the little person as well as the main director is a big thing that I learned. We learned how to edit and cut our own videos, clean exits and entrances. I don't want to bore you with all of that, but yeah, time management is a big one too. I'm also a big stubborn procrastinator. You know, learning to make deadlines.
I can relate.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just got to learn to make your deadlines. And a very important lesson, which you're probably going to laugh at me for saying right now, but never forget your extra batteries or extra tapes. And you got to always think, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, so be prepared, because you don't want to be out on a scene with a broken tripod and no tapes.
That happened to me. I missed the little thing that you put into the camera, so
Yes.
I can relate to that as well. Now, can you please tell us about the productions that you created while you were in the TV1 production course? The action sequences, now as well as the New England seasonal project, and obviously the Orange project.
Yes. Let's see. Let's start with the sequences. The first sequence I did, which you're going to see in a minute up on the screen, was like a smoking sequence. I did it with my classmate Anna, and I thought she was really going to kill me because I made her smoke like an entire pack of cigarettes to get through this day. So yeah, we learned how to make the clean entrance and exits, like I said before, and cut the video together without going all crazy with a bunch of dissolves and like the different transitions. So I did make a couple mistakes in this, and I was kind of upset about it at first, but then I remembered it's my learning projects. So after trying to hide my mistakes as much as possible so Stoney wouldn't know, I learned my lesson, which brings us into our second sequence, where I learned my lesson and was able to make a completely cleanly edited sequence. And it was a lot shorter and took me a lot less time than the first sequence, where I was kind of just all over the place. We also learned how to make storyboards, scripts, and my favorite part, directing the actors what to do. Yeah, so that was really cool. And then here's my New England project, the one where we had no snow. We were supposed to get some snow in it, and it was the most difficult thing because we had absolutely no snow this winter. So you had to learn to make beautiful winter-like scenes without any snow, which sounds easy, but it's not, especially when there's a huge wind coming. So I was really proud of that. And then my Orange project, it was a lot of fun because I got to audition my own actors and got to work with friends outside of class and show them what I'm doing in class and everything, and show them what I'm learning. Probably the hardest part was thinking of an idea, because when you think of like oranges, you think of, okay, I'm going to peel it and eat it. Like Stoney kept telling us all these great ideas of what you could do with an orange, and I was thinking, yeah, you can come up with a great idea. Now, like, I can have to do it too. And it took me days to think of what I wanted to do, and I finally came up with it. And then hours and hours of filming, I finally came up with a good cuts and everything.
Well, it's very creative, so I think you definitely kind of landed on that one. Now, obviously from all these projects, there's got to be one that you felt was your best. Now, can you tell us about your best project while we watch the video?
Yes, my best project, hands down, my New England project. I had so much fun filming it. My mom actually took me to where she grew up so I could find these beautiful scenes, and we actually had to do a little bit of trespassing to get these beautiful scenes. But after all the work, it was like I was so proud to show it to my mom and to my sisters, and I have a big Italian family, so my entire family, like across the world, had to see this video. I was so proud of it. I got while there were a few mistakes, I really truly believe that some of the mistakes even made it better looking, more natural, and I love water scenes and river scenes, so I got a lot of those scenes at the reservoir and at the beach. And I just think that the scenes that I got and the places where I went to find the video, even though it took a lot of work, it was just beautiful work and beautiful scenes. The equipment really helped me out with getting very clear and nice pictures. Well, film obviously, but they are made up of little pictures. Yeah, and it's just, I loved it so much, and it was a lot of fun.
Great. Now, you mentioned a variety of things that you learned throughout this class.
Yes.
What would you say is the most interesting and the most useful skill? And not only that, how will you put it to use in the future?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really, truly believe that the most interesting and important thing I learned was editing. Being able to have a clean entrance and exit, have a clean cut, not having a bajillion dissolves to like cover my tracks or look kind of amateur. I really, really, really am proud of the way I've learned to edit and how I've grown this this semester. And I'm planning on using it, and I've already started using these new skills to develop this new project that I'm doing. It's called Project Me, and it's going to be like kind of awareness against bullying. Okay. So making videos will really help catch the audience, and I hope to someday make like really good videos for it.
That sounds amazing, and I'm really proud of that. Good luck with you on that. Today, we met someone who shared with us her passion for photography and film production. As a new director, she hopes to apply what she has learned at NCC to create exciting movies and photographs. She also plans on using the new skill from TV1 to edit her own videos for great causes. I would like to thank our guest Samantha Zullo for joining us today.
Oh my God, anytime. Definitely coming back.
It was amazing.
Yes.
I'll never forget it. We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and have a good day.
This has been The New Directors, with your host, Fabio Della Brena, directed by Alexander Grano. I'm your announcer, Lisa Tedesco. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.